Well, actually, today I greet my viewers with another liberal message. Well, actually, from such outstanding politicians like me, well, I believe that freelance journalism, which I practice, like liberal political journalism, is actually can hardly call a profitable business. Well, CNN anchors and sometimes reporters used to lie a lot about earnings of bloggers, you know. One of them reactionary bloggers with CNN host, female host, used to call conservative, like Brightheart, something like that. Well, actually, was the one that posted statement, video footage of that Sherrod lady, you know, USDA official that had some confession about her discriminating against a white farmer, for which she got fired. I believe that still that Sherrod lady, you know, you can hardly call much of a racist. She later on she made amendments, and she said that somehow that white farmer wasn't much discriminated against, something like that. I still believe that CNN unfortunately makes wrong estimates about conservatism and conservative website. We even declared him a star conservative broadcasting, and we're lying about his $500,000 advance fee for his book. Well, CNN sometimes supports very impudent liars, you know, and they probably consider American public, you know, gullible. But American public is not gullible, it's not naive. It's well educated mostly, and won't believe any crazy lies being stated by CNN journalists, which actually hide their neo-fascist nature under fake pretense of conservatism. Conservatism is a political movement that keeps trying to retain certain value, which I evaluate conservatism as sometimes as a progressive philosophical concept. But neo-fascism is another movement that hides its real nature under the false pretenses of conservatism. It's kind of wolf in sheepskin. And American neo-fascists, I believe mostly Republicans, they actually try to call their movement the neo-fascist movement of corruption and reactionary interests and anti-environment stance, which they don't care about damage to environment. Instead, we will create jobs and drill in the Arctic Ocean and in Alaska, and drill on public land. But Democrats oppose it. Democrats want environment interests to prevail, because Democrats understand that no matter how much oil or gas was delivered, it doesn't compete with those amounts of imported oil. And actually, well, actually, you cannot drill on those natural habitat lands. You can drill in national preservation forests, so you cannot harvest those lands. It's because those lands are protected by government. And I believe that more drilling of oil and gas of public land won't make any more profits for those drills, because it actually won't be able to compete with low prices on gas and oil and imported oil. And the American nationalists would actually oppose of imports of foreign oil. I believe imports of foreign oil are benevolent for American economy because it's very cheap, and drilling oil of shell bottom of the ocean is very expensive and might lead to unpredictable consequences like explosion of exploratory Deep Horizon rig owned by British Petroleum. Well, actually, I believe that it should be prohibited and actually uphold the ban on oil drilling, six-month moratorium, which has been issued by Democrat President Obama in order to save the environment, because the environment being polluted, and all those oil drillers should actually stop all the operations of ocean bottom in order to for government will be able to regulate the output of oil later on, and would be able to determine how much oil should be safely obtained from the bottom of the ocean, siphoned without causing explosions or fires. And today we watched that Mike Williams, chief electrician of Transocean, on the former Deep Horizon rig, testify in front of Bureau of Ocean Safety Management, former MSM organization, and I believe that that Mike Williams, with corny sound gentleman, the chief electrician, testified that the cause of the fire on Deep Horizon was malfunctioning of electrical engine. Electrical engine caught fire as they were not ventilated, and ventilation vents went offline as his team never checked ventilation sensors. We never tested ventilation sensors. Testing sensors were responsible for testing them. We actually the computers were offline a few days prior to the explosion at Deep Horizon BP rig, oil rig, and actually Mike Williams also testified that malfunctioning pressure valves were prior to a catastrophe at Deep Horizon oil rig. And I also believe that with negligence, criminal negligence on part of that Transocean electrician, Mike Williams, that he didn't fix vents, he didn't turn off the computer system offline, and actually that's why the electrical engine caught fire and exploded the oil and gas. And I also believe that those Democrat President Obama moratorium on drilling will actually will help recovery, environmental recovery of that Atlantic Ocean, of polluted areas of Atlantic Ocean. And I believe that 120 miles of polluted oil smitten surface is actually a result of British Petroleum negligence. British Petroleum refused to pick up its oil. They refused to siphon of oil from the bottom of the sea. Well, actually, for 3 months, for 90 days, starting April 30, they never attached a lead, a cap, a high riser cap with a hose to a tanker, and they didn't siphon of their oil, so we didn't need it with oil. So we're going to pay $20 billion, or US government will seize their assets by force. And I believe that British Petroleum is a corporation that took severe casualties because due to its criminal negligence, and most Transocean managers, drilling manager and chief electrician should be actually brought to justice, should be indicted and prosecuted by federal government for criminal negligence, because their action caused death of 11 people at deep blue